but if we only being taught the dumbest of shit. How can we compete? And then now we graduate high school, going to college, we know algebra 2 is 19-year-olds. You going into college knowing trigonometry. Nigga, we already 3 jumps back. We 3 steps back. Nigga, we 20 steps back. Nigga, by the time y'all come out of college, nigga, y'all got money saved up, trust funds, niggas got jobs. Niggas know people that got jobs. Niggas come out of college, you gotta go stay with their mama. Nigga that went to college 4 years, 8 years, gotta stay with mom 2, 3 years, work at White Castle 2 years, save up money to even why they trying to apply for the shit they went to college for to begin with in the first motherfucking place. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta work a side job while trying to apply for the shit they went to college for and hope they get it eventually. Nigga been to work 2, 3 odd jobs, had 2, 3 kids, 31 years old. Now they finally getting to what they went to college for. I'm just saying, stop me when I'm lying here. All right? So, and that's not creating beef between us and the human beings. I'm just letting y'all know where we at. Now, as a whole, y'all still don't know shit because they don't know shit. So even though they giving y'all a little more advanced than us, they still don't know shit, so y'all don't know shit. So even when y'all see the word, y'all will do some shit like this. Like I said, y'all will be like, y'all ain't gonna fuck up and not know the word because y'all, in y'all schools, they taught y'all a little more. So, y'all will be like, that says quantum physics. And you will have an idea what quantum is and everything, but you ain't gonna go dive into it. You're like, fuck that. I'm finna link up with James. We're finna have a couple rounds. We're getting wasted. We're going this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're finna go to the Aspens. That's what you like. Hey, that says quantum physics. Now book the goddamn trip to the Aspens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all kicking it. So most Americans or most individuals who around the planet, when it comes to the 4 phases of matter on the deepest of levels, you damn they gotta go sit with the monks because that's the mystic sciences and most people ain't into that. And then the elites have trained preconditioned our mind and call it the occult. So then when you hear the word the occult, you really run away like, oh shit, occult, nigga, I'm gone. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody want to be associated with the occult. Nobody want to look weird. Nobody want to feel like they on some other shit. You see what I'm saying? But in reality, they made the real facts look weird. Just so right now, you don't know shit about these gas beings that exist. These jinn. These genies. You know about the spirits, though. Y'all know about the spirits, but y'all probably never knew about the different phases and where they fit in at and why you can't see them like that. Okay? Now, let's go up a phase. Let's go to the plasma energy phase. Now, plasma energy phase of matter, it's limitless because it go higher. Now you're going high up into the astrals. It ain't no, because you got to think. Once you get to this plasma energy phase, you pretty much breaking the whole law of what they even call matter. Actually, you break the laws of matter when you fucking go past the solid realm. Like, if you do some shit like pick up this bottle with your mind, that's breaking the law of matter to them, right? Because they already got you believing that gravity hold everything down, and that ain't fucking true. It's another lie concocted by one of their world-famous philosophers. You know what I'm saying? But gravity don't keep everything on the ground. Gravity ain't what keep niggas on the ground and the animals on the ground. That's not what keep niggas glued to the surface. Period. You feel me? That's not what's keeping you glued to the surface, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But they got everybody believing that. They taught us that in school. They say, hey, exactly, density. Exactly. Thank you. Density keeps you down. And they don't want you to know about the different densities because they had you all the way down in the 3rd density. See what I'm saying? And then you was higher than that. They didn't drop your frequency. You hear me? And they got your gravity. If gravity holding us down, gravity. And we bit the bait. We did growing up because I did. I'm out here, gravity keep a nigga down. No, density. No goddamn gravity, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But they told you about gravity so that when you do something on a higher phase of matter, you probably gonna not be able to do it because in your mind, you like, oh, that defies gravity. Or if you do it, they're gonna tell you it defies gravity. Listen, when Michael Jordan jumped from the free throw line, nigga, and that ain't shit compared to what the fuck we do. What did they say? He's defying the laws of gravity. Nigga, anytime an athlete, track athlete, nigga run 9 seconds 100 meters in 9 seconds. They be like, he's defying the laws of gravity. So they always got this thing in your mind that anything that's like considered amazing or awesome is defying the law of gravity. So it limits the average person, and then a few that are not do that never gave a fuck about gravity. They do shit you never seen before. Like it's a gymnast. He on Instagram. I think his name like Zavelli26 or something. Y'all gotta go check him out. This guy be flipping off all type buildings and everything. The average person would never do that. But that's somebody that don't give a fuck about no damn gravity. Feel me? Even if he don't know it. When you remove that fear concept, there's all type of stuff you're going to do that's going to defy the laws of what they call gravity. See, all these concepts are set up to limit you, to stop you from knowing what's going on, like right now. But let's go to the plasma energy. We're on plasma energy beings. So now, when you talk of plasma energy, you talking about forces beyond comprehension. But I'll try to get you to try to understand, give you an idea. You talking primordial energies. Think of Simeon Toko. Now you talking about your angels, and then you got guardian angels. Got your Anunnaki, which is what we are. You got your Orishas. We got principalities too. Not just Satan, he got that from us. You got good principalities and you got bad principalities. These beings all exist on the plasma energy level. That's why with Simeon Toko, which I'm going to do a lecture on him, but just real quick, he was fighting the whole army in the Congo. And over 1,000 witnesses reported seeing beings come out the sky. Look like tall black people with beautiful bodies. And fought. You know what I'm saying? Those were primordial beings. Primordial energies. And like, you talking about some of your most powerful, like I say, it's so powerful that it really defies any type of, it's beyond anything I could really word. You know what I'm saying? You would just have to experience it. Because we can't put words on everything. We can't put words on everything. Because remember, we never talk using words. We always use telepathy originally. You feel me? So we never talk using words. So words are limited in itself anyway. We gave the alpha beta system to the human beings when we were teaching you all how to speak and walk upright in the beginning. So all this history and all this stuff I'm saying right now is going to lead to me talking about these floods so you can understand what's going on. All right? So when you talk about your ancestors, it's a lot of ancestors. You're an ancestor. And you got a lot of different beings with a lot of different roles. Like angels are different from guardian angels. You got warrior angels, you got guardian angels, you got angels. You got cherubim, you got seraphim, you got primordial energies, you got the ancestors, you got the orishas. Then you got the extraterrestrial races like the Nomos, the Nagas, the Lyrans, and so many more. It's a lot of life force in the cosmos. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. Remember, one multiverse composed of 9 universes, 3 alternates. You can call on many different beings. Like your guardian angels are assigned to your soul the moment you get here. They walk with you all the way through. But then you got angels. All right? And I'm only using these terminologies because I can't use the spiritual terminologies because there is no word for the spiritual terminology. So I'll use the terminologies you know on this planet, like angels, right? The Greeks was the first ones to call us that. You have a certain group of Anunnaki that fly. I mean, we all fly and we all do that, but they have wings. Let me say they have wings. So these were the ones that they were calling the angels. And they have different missions and roles that they do as well. But the guardian angels, they started being assigned to souls after the fall. After the fall, after we fell in frequency and these reptilians took over our planet, Then that's when we started signing guardian angels to souls as they entered this realm. It wasn't like that always. See, the guardian angels travel on energy field that the elites can't see. So they are able to still help these souls even and to not be detected by the elite. So at the end of the day, that the war has always been to wake up the souls within this realm and this reality and to start the war with them so that they can break it from the inside and we can come from the outside. That was always the plan, but most souls wouldn't listen to us. Or whoever was sent down here. Or only so few would listen to who was sent down here. Okay? Now that we got that out the way. Hold on. Now that we got that out the way. All right? We talk about the 4 phases of matter. Hold on. Let me pull the laptop up. Because I want to talk about the flood. And now that we done kind of touched on like the law of vibration a little bit, we can understand where y'all going to be able to understand what I'm saying about these floods that's going on and taking place right now. Hold on. Did it? You think it froze? Yeah, probably because I had the phone sitting right here. 1 second, reflections. I want to pull this up on the laptop real quick. There's one of them that yeah though, like while I'm getting the laptop in order because they had froze, I gotta cut it off, cut it back on. But while I'm getting that in order, understand what I'm saying about these 4 phases of matter. Keep that in y'all mind. Let's see, all of this flooding, I'm gonna show y'all, is coming from the planet herself. So the flooding that everybody is seeing is coming from the planet. It was a bunch of tornadoes that hit Philadelphia, New Jersey. All that came from the primordial energies and the ancestors and what's going on in this fight. And for you to fully understand that, thanks, babe. For you to fully understand that, you have to understand the 4 phases of matter. All right, it's loading back up. But yeah, you have to understand the 4 phases of matter. All right? So let's get to it. So, okay. This was an attack, okay? So the flooding that you see going on all around the planet, this was an attack. And for you to see this was an attack, we're going to have to start right here. Let me flip the camera around. Boom, here we go. We right here with it. Okay, so let's start with this. Remember this? I touched on this on Instagram yesterday, but we got to bring it up to connect the dots for them on YouTube. What was it? Up, there it go. Found it, boom. Cool. All right, so y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember this, right? Let me mute it. Let me mute it so they don't try to. All right, y'all remember this, right? Let me pull it up. You know, YouTube, they be so shysty, I gotta mute it because they sure to try to play with the video. All right, y'all remember this? When the ocean was on fire a few months back, and I was telling y'all on the live I did, I said, hey, they were burning holes in the ocean trying to get out the ocean. They were trying to burn a portal through the ocean, through the water. We know where the real ocean is at, but we already know these bodies of water to be oceans. They are really seas, but we know them to be oceans, so we'll call them that for now, just to not confuse you. But remember when this took place. And also, if you go watch a cartoon, they always showed you stuff in the cartoons and movies before it happened. Even if it was a cartoon back in the day that was South Park where they showed the same scene. So you know this was already thought out. This was the same scene on South Park. Okay? But hold on, let me go back to it. But when they was cool. When they was doing this, right? They were trying to burn portals, create portals rather. So let me use the correct terminology. They were trying to create portals, their own portals, to escape the realm. Remember I told y'all that. All right? This was months ago when it happened. And at this time, they told the public that this was an underwater pipe. And people believed the shit. All right? The only time fire is going to be on top of the water is if it's oil on top of the water. There's no oil on top of the water. The explosion took place under the water, or so they say. Okay? So, motherfuckers should have asked themselves, how the hell is the ocean on fire? All right? This was in the Gulf of Mexico, and they tried to put it on a gas pipeline. All right? That's their cover story. Gulf of Mexico on fire after gas pipeline rupture. All right? That's called a gas pipeline rupture. That was their cover story to throw you off. But keep in mind what I told you they was doing. They was trying to escape the atmosphere. They couldn't. They tried to, but they couldn't. Okay? So, once they seen they couldn't, they decided to launch a strike. The elites did. Okay? This is what they did. All right? So, like a few weeks after that, this what they did. They was like, all right, well, since we can't leave that way, we'll just kick the war off and get it going. Check it out. This when they did this. They dropped a bomb in the ocean, and they told people that the Navy was testing it. Navy tests 40,000 pound bomb. Hold on. Navy sets off 40,000 pound bomb to test ship. Lies. There was an attack that they sent against the aquatic families, the mermaids and the mermaids and the sirens, because they had already had word that the portal had opened to bring the mermen and the mermaids and the sirens back in. This is why you've been seeing a lot of people see the mermaids and sirens lately. But they was trying to stop this though a few months ago, and they dropped the bomb, and they killed the, like, you can't kill mermaids and sirens because they're part of the spiritual family, but you can destroy their bodies and they have to just come back, which they did. But they destroyed a few of them when they did this, enough of them, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really kicked the war off. And they didn't tell people this. Now, mind you, it's already been a war going on. They already been playing with the sky since last year, trying to vaccinate because they know all this was coming up. We are in the end game, and it's over with. America will never win another war. None of that. It's over with for the entire system. So this is what they trying to hide, right? So this is how they responded when they tried to burn the portal and leave the planet, and they couldn't. This is what they responded with. They bombed the merman and the mermaids and the sirens over in this. Check them out. You see that? Let me run it back for you. Hold on. Let me run it back for y'all. Y'all seen that? All right. Y'all seen that blue streak, right? All right, and they made it seem like they dropped the bomb. This was the underwater explosion that they did. They set off some of their little technology the reptilians got technology too. All right, so that was a little technology they set off though. Ain't nothing hit the water, but they tried to get people to believe that. All right, and they said they were just testing. They said we just testing the bomb. You see the blue? So look, this is how you see the blue. The sonic boom effect. That's what I want you to pay attention to. Damn, I keep missing it. I'm trying to catch it for y'all. It's hard to catch. It's hard as fuck to catch. Man, that shit hard to catch. Oh, there you go. I caught it. Look at that. All right. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? All right. So the elites, wasn't testing no bomb at all. All right. They set out frequency detonators that would destroy a certain species they was looking to destroy. That's why you see this blue ray around it. Like this sonic boom blue ray. I was trying to catch it. I caught it. Y'all see it? See it? And they know that the public, once again, if you don't know about the 4 phases of matter, okay, and by the law of vibration, you have no understanding about these other beings that are here right now in this war, okay? But that's what they did, okay? So when they did this, now look, when they did that, this was the effects of them doing that. It was an attack. Watch what happened. Y'all remember this? A few weeks ago? This was the effects. This was the effects. Remember what happened in Haiti, y'all? The earthquake? Remember the earthquake in Haiti? Because let me teach y'all something about natural disasters, right? We are the original earthquake creators. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, that's all our natural weapons that we use. But remember, when they conquered us, they made synthetic versions of all our weapons. So they mock everything we do. You know what I'm saying? So they got their own little version of earthquakes and hurricanes and all that they can create, but it's not as powerful as us. But they do got their own little versions. But check it out, though. So after they dropped that in the ocean, this was the results. This hit Haiti. Devastation in Haiti. Response to massive earthquake hampered by storm. Okay? And they stay lying in the news, right? So they already knowing that, like, oh, people not going to be able to connect the dots. People don't know what's going on. People don't know about spiritual warfare. They don't have no idea about the plasma energy levels. They have no idea about the plasma energy phases of matter or the gas phases of matter and the beings that exist. Do you see why I was telling y'all all that now? About the 4 phases. That's where that come in at. That's where that come in at. Because then when the Haiti disaster hit, all right, nobody connected those dots to that. All right? Nobody connected those dots. Nobody did. Remember this? Y'all remember it was all on CNN. Remember that? Look. Remember that? Nobody was going to be able to, you're not going to be able to connect the dots that the bomb that they set off in the ocean that killed all those mermen and mermaids also had something to do with this earthquake. And notice, it didn't hit the Dominican Republic. It always only hit Haiti when they want to do something because the Haitians beat them and defeated them in the Haitian Revolution. All right? Also, keep in mind, a lot of presidents was just killed now. A lot of gods was killed because they didn't want to make their people take the vax. All right? Let's not forget that. Now, let me break it down a little bit for you before we keep going. And this graham cracker good as hell. You know, real. Oh. Thank you kindly. Beautiful reflection. All right. So look. So now, nobody connected those dots. Spiritual eye shut down. Third eye shut down. You don't know that these events are connected. You have no idea about the plasma, the 4 different phases of plasma of matter and the beings that exist on them. So if you have no idea about that, then you can't even see the spiritual warfare going on around you. They tried to get off. They tried to. You see what they was doing when the ocean was on fire. They was trying to open up portals. It didn't work. They respond by dropping that bomb. That bomb hurt mermen and mermaids that was trying to come through. They dropped that bomb in an exact location. They didn't drop that bomb in no random location. They lied, told the public they was testing. No, that was a strike they sent against us. Then they also sent the earthquake at Haiti. Okay, so the ancestors respond with this. It's a back and forth. See, you can't see the back and forth if you're not aware. It's a back and forth. So this is how the ancestors respond. This is how the ancestors respond. Okay? When that shit happened, right? And I told y'all, go watch my lecture. Go watch my lecture I did right here on YouTube. When Haiti got hit, I did a lecture. I was talking about it a little bit, and I said, man, don't even trip. It's gonna come right back at them. And it did. This is what Ida was about. This is why Ida was worse than Katrina.
The water was coming in from everywhere. My mom and my sister was fighting it. We was putting everything on it. Comforters, towels, sheets, everything. Just trying to stop everything.
All right. Now, most people gonna look at this and be like, oh, it's hurricane season. There's nothing to think about. And that's where you would be wrong again. All right. That's where you would be wrong again, my friend. I don't want to play the audio because I don't want to get muted. I want them to fuck with the video. But Ida had nothing to do with no natural weather. All right, so Hurricane Ida that hit New Orleans had nothing to do with natural weather or the hurricane season. It's a back and forth going on right now. It's spiritual warfare. This is why everybody in New Orleans, when they Ida hit Louisiana, they say this is one of the worst storms they ever seen. All of them. They say it was way worse than Katrina and everything. All right? They say it's one of the worst storms they have ever seen. Now, I seen somebody put HARP. No, HARP was the earthquake that went to Haiti. That was HARP. This was the ancestors responding to what they did with Haiti and with the bomb they dropped in the ocean. Okay? That's not HARP. Ida's not HARP. HARP is a government facility, what they used to create the weather with, but HARP was the earthquake in Haiti. That's what I'm saying. Okay? That was their attack. Our ancestors respond with Ida. That water ain't gonna hit nobody who don't need to get hit. And it's all based off your vibration, not your color. Facts. Now, you think the ancestors playing? You think we playing? Ancestors ain't playing. It's end game. It didn't just stop there. Then, after they sent the hurricane at Louisiana, they sent tornadoes all through New Jersey and Philly. And they don't get fucking tornadoes. That ain't Kansas, nigga. That don't happen. Look at this. Let's look at it. Well, they know they would make you sit through a commercial on this motherfucker. Let's look at it. These are hurricanes. I mean, tornadoes. I can't play it because it's NBC. Y'all see it. I play it, they gonna clip me. But we see what's going on. Now ask yourself when you seen some shit like this. You ain't seen it. And y'all need to share this live. Make y'all families aware. Start stocking up on y'all groceries. I'm telling you now. We about to go off grid too. Tornadoes hit Philly and New Jersey. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. This is serious. Alert y'all families and everything. I'm finna keep getting deeper. I'm connected. Okay, so we see after the tornadoes hit Philly and New Jersey, then the ancestors, not the ancestors, the planet sent all the water. And the water, remember, 4 phases of matter: mind, body, soul. The water is an intelligent life force. That's why I was breaking all that down to y'all earlier. Remember that. And that water is not coming from the rain. Let's look at the flood in New York. They got people believing, they telling people on TV that all this water and all this flooding coming from when it rained. You really believe that? Y'all really believe that? You ain't never seen no shit like this in your life. Nobody have. And nigga, it ain't got nothing to do with Hurricane Ida. That water is coming from the planet herself. Ida happened all the way in Louisiana. If the storm was going to drop off that much water, it's a whole bunch of other states that would have got hit. Okay? It's a whole bunch of other states along that trail that would have got hit. Seems to me like that water picking and choosing where it want to go. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. See, this is 2021. Let me tell y'all something, people. I don't give a fuck if you white, black, rich, poor right now. If your vibration ain't right, it's a wrap. The planet is cleansing herself of all negative frequencies. I've been warning people about this forever. This go way deeper than some fucking hurricane season. And remember in that episode in The Simpsons when they showed you New York underwater? They already damn near it's mandatory vaccines. I'm just letting y'all know it's already mandatory for the vaccines to be in. They're not telling the public, but vaccines are already mandatory. Get ready to protect y'all families, y'all kids. They don't give a fuck if your ass white, black, if you an American, if you Jamaican, it don't matter. None of that don't matter. If you got a high vibration and you woke or you unvaccinated, your ass will be tracked down and hunted. Or at least they gonna try to do that. And that's why everything is happening that's happening right now. Right? We see what's going on with Lil Nas X, the transhumanism agenda, all this shit. Hold on. All this shit coming down. All these old slave laws, this Jim Crow shit, the whole system fucked up. They never changed it. Okay? All this shit is coming down. Everything has to be rebuilt, so it is being destroyed. It is being uprooted. And I also told you that all is being revealed. You feel me? All this shit coming down. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't give a fuck what the album is. You see what I'm saying? Give two fucks about the album. I didn't say shit when the little nigga did the BET shit. I let it slide. I really didn't let it slide because I got on him when he came out with Satan's Shoes. I told y'all when he came out with Satan's Shoes that was real blood from adrenochrome, and niggas ain't want to believe me. They, oh, nah, that wasn't no real blood. Nike wouldn't do that. Nike pulled the shoe. Nigga, Nike was with the shit. And when they seen the public wasn't with the shit, then they fake like they was pulling the shoe. That nigga ain't lose no endorsements, nigga. Come on, man. Would you knock it off? Are you serious? Right now. This is beyond, this ain't got nothing to do with homosexuality right here. This ain't got nothing to, come on, man. This ain't got nothing to do with homosexuality right here, man. Do y'all know what this is called? Do y'all know what this is called? Do y'all really know what this is called? This agenda is called. Do y'all really want to know what this agenda called? Hold on, let's this. Look, pregnant belly, even though we know it ain't real. All right? Lil Nas X, he pregnant with his new album. That's his whole little thing. But what y'all fail to realize is this go way deeper than that, man. This go way deeper than that, man. This is the Baphomet. This is the ultimate sign that Satan himself, Zeus, is down here like I told y'all he was. Okay? Like I told y'all he was, man. And this is the agenda that they pushing to the kids. I just did a lecture on Gonzorella. All right? I just did a live lecture on Gonzorella on my website. I might have to redo it because somebody told me it muted or something. So I might redo that lecture too. But look, this Lil Nas X now, fuck what he doing the symbology. That's the Baphomet symbology. All right? That's the duality of having both, like a hermaphrodite. And that is also disrespectful to women, human being women. So that's white women, Asian women, Caucasian women, Asian women, Mexican women, Dravidian, all human being women. That's disrespectful to y'all. And that's disrespectful to the goddesses, specifically. All right? There's goddesses and women out here that can't even have babies. You know what I'm saying? So when you playing like that, you know, then you wondering, look, y'all, then they wondering why this type of shit happened. Then they won't wonder why this type of shit going on right now. They wonder why this going on right now, y'all. When niggas out there floating on their ass cheeks, they want to know why. Then you want to know why this happening, though. You see what I'm saying? This why. This exactly why this is happening right now. This is the ancestors at work, the planet at work. And notice, they hit what? They hit headquarters. They hit New York and Philly. The Declaration of Independence. Look at all that water. The Declaration of Independence, and they got niggas. You think rain doing that? You really think the rain doing that? Oh, so that's rain. It rained that. You think it rained that hard, it's doing that, huh? Boy, that's the planet. That water coming from the planet. This is war. Spiritual warfare right now. And if you don't know about the 4 phases of matter, you don't even know that water ain't come from no ocean, no lake, none of that. That water that's hitting everywhere, making houses collapse, that shit ain't come from no motherfucking, from no sea. Y'all hear me? Hold on, let me pause. That water ain't come from no ocean. That's what's gonna fuck y'all up. And they ain't gonna tell y'all that. That's why I taught y'all about the fourth phase of matter at the beginning of the lecture. That water ain't come out no sea or no ocean. Or no motherfucking fake man-made clouds. That water, a part of those aquatic families I was telling y'all about. Y'all finna be seeing unicorns too. We going high up in frequency. I told you all the elemental beings is in on this war. This is real warfare. Y'all thought I was playing? I told y'all I was coming. When I said 30 days in the summertime, niggas like, oh, what's gonna happen in 30 days? You'll see. And then 30 days went past and niggas like, ain't nothing happened. What you mean ain't nothing happened? They dropped the bomb in the ocean, earthquake hit Haiti, all that happened right after the 30 days was up. See, you got a Christian mentality. Listen to me. You expecting 30 days to be up and to see Jesus come out the sky. Now, that ain't how it's going to go. This shit going to happen all of a sudden as it flow out. Period. That water, and it ain't done. It ain't done. They telling y'all, then they made it rain to make people believe that the water coming from the rain. But you been alive. Man, listen. Motherfuckers been alive their whole life. They say the rain was pulling potholes out the water. Y'all up in New York, y'all up in Philly, y'all know y'all in the thick of that shit. They show motherfuckers in high-rise buildings, nigga. They apartment flooding with water. The water uprooted manholes out the ground, y'all. And you want us to believe the rain doing that. The rain don't do that. Rip currents do that. Tide does that. Waves does that. And then on one newscast, they try to play a motherfucker. I played it on Instagram, but I can't play it on here because YouTube will cut the video. But they was like, dude was like, if you didn't know any better, you would think that they were rip currents flowing through the town. I'm like, look how they telling themselves. The reverse psychology be through the roof for me. But guess what? My pineal wide open, so they can't get shit past me. All right? This is warfare, y'all. When you start seeing tornadoes in Philadelphia, New York, that type of flooding, nigga, that ain't natural. That ain't no hurricane season. That ain't no none of that. That ain't natural. And I just need everybody that's human beings and goddesses of gods, can y'all use y'all own brain? Fuck what I'm saying. If I were to make landfall in Louisiana, how the fuck, nigga, New York and Philadelphia got fucked up worse than Louisiana? Nigga, they got hit with, nigga, it looked like they got hit with the hurricane. Nigga, by the time it got to them, it should have been a tropical storm. Nigga, that tropical storms don't do that. By the time it got to New York and Philly, it was supposed to be a tropical storm, but tropical storms don't do that. Nigga, you might as well have named it a whole new hurricane when it hit them. Tropical storms don't do that. They look like they got hit with a hurricane. So where's all this water coming from? Y'all ever seen the movie 2012? In the movie 2012, right, it was a scene where everybody that was rich and everybody that was famous, they all knew when this shit was going to be over with. Go watch the movie 2012. They had these little beepers that whenever it was going to be that time, they would get a beep and a notification and they would know to leave. Let's see if I can pull it up.